What is the state of Canada-Chinese relations? China, the country that Justin Trudeau once said was his favorite regime. Well, let me read to you from Global Times, an official mouthpiece of the Chinese Communist Party. Here's their very undiplomatic language, and you're going to be shocked by this, but I want to tell you how far things have sunk. This is in yesterday's Global Times. They said, as the Chinese folk saying goes, you cannot live the life of a whore and expect a monument to your chastity. Just incredible, the diplomatic incident here, as Charles Burton, former diplomat, says, the lowest point in Canada-Chinese relations ever. And joining us now to talk about the disaster is our friend Lauren Gunter, senior columnist with the Edmonton Sun. Great to see you again, Lauren.
Good to see you. I wish I could get away with lines like that in my column.
Oh, yeah. I mean, and Global Times really has been the official mouthpiece for the Communist Party. So this isn't just some op-ed writer and who cares.
No.
This is really China speaking bluntly to us.
Yeah, and there was another semi-official Chinese outlet this past week that said this incident had caused Canadians to be in revolt against their stupid government. I only wish that were true, but they are obviously very enraged about all of this, and McCallum's ill-advised use of all of these statements has only made things worse. I mean, Trudeau did have to let him go. Whether or not you think John McCallum's right, that Meng Wanzhou has a good case against the extradition to the United States, I don't think she does. But say you agree with him, even that, he still had to be let go because he clearly had compromised his usefulness as Canada's representative to China, and he was looking far more like China's representative to Canada. Yeah. In the clip that you showed there from the 40-minute Chinese language only press conference, he also refers to himself by his Chinese name. Mm-hmm. His wife is Chinese, and that's immaterial to this, except that it's very clear, I think, that McCallum, adopting a Chinese name, saying that he's proud that he's visited nearly every province of China, he's nearly fluent now in Mandarin. I think there were these cases back in the 19th century where the British would send out some earl's second son to be the governor of territory that in the empire that no one really cared about. And he'd be there for years without much contact with the Foreign Office in London or with the Royal Navy or anything like that. And when someone would finally show up, they'd send back a dispatch that so-and-so had gone native. Yeah. And I think that John McCallum had gone native. He's far more interested in China's argument than the American argument or the Canadian argument. And as a result, I don't see where Trudeau had any option but to let him go.
That's an excerpt from the Ezra Levant show. Every day I do a video monologue and then I interview an interesting guest. And then I end by reading my hate mail. But you've got to subscribe to it, which you can do at therebel.media/shows.